This is part of Kagombe Central Forest Reserve, completely depleted by encroachers seeking for free land for cultivation and settlement. The reserve was formerly sitting on an area of 11,331 hectares of land, but now with continuous massive encroachment, nothing may be reserved. But what exactly is forcing communities to encroach on the Central Forest Reserves manned by the government? I spoke to some of them, and they claim that they do not have enough land at home for cultivation. Our LC5 chairman told us to leave homes, saying there is free land for you to cultivate, and indeed I found free land. Land became small at home, and I decided to come and do some cultivation to sustain my family. Although most of these are historical natives of the community surrounding the reserve for years, they claim not to know the boundaries. And when the National Forest Authority attempted to evict them, the encroachers filed a case in court, which in turn ordered the NFA not to until boundaries are fully opened. I was present when the judge ordered NFA to open boundaries and use the results to make a report. He also said that every person should stay where they are and should not clear more of the forest before the case is over.
But from February up to today, the destruction is 50, which means within 1 year, the destruction is around 40%. So if nothing is done, by 2016, it means Kagombe will be finished.
In Ruzaire Central Forest Reserve, Jamada Magezi, a councillor in Ruzaire Chibari district, explains that the communities had earlier petitioned the NFA demanding for the gazetting of the forest reserve to allow them to settle.
They told us that the reason as to why they came in reserves, people were landless. Actually, people had started other habits like safety, so they had to say that they have nothing to do. They had to encroach those forests for their betterment and how to see if they can have something to eat.
The councillor suggests that just like in Kenya, government should provide income-generating activities to keep the communities busy as a solution to ending forest encroachment.
We mobilize our people in the reserves. We at least give them what to do. Like we can mobilize them as how Kenya did.
But in this brief meeting in Ruzaire sub-county, some encroachers asked NFA to explain why they should listen to NFA's call to avoid encroachment and not to that of the courts of law, which gives them freedom. We sold all our property. We have children, and they have nowhere to go. And now we are in the forest. We request you to tell us the truth. At this moment, we are busy in the forest planting. Shall we stop there and leave? Or what plan do you have?
You will
leave this reserve. And you cannot convince somebody that you don't have where to go. Where did you come from? If you were produced on the reserve, where did your parents come from?
At the moment, the encroachers have taken advantage of the court orders to stay in the Central Forest Reserves until boundaries are opened. Unfortunately, some seem to have abused the order and went ahead to clear more land within the forests. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.